What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Struggle Series Volume 7. In this volume, we're looking at the Weekend League. This is a team that I've brought into the Weekend League. You guys watched the last video on Volume 6. I started the Weekend League off 5-0, and you guys are going to see games 6 through 10 here. And we started it off with game 6. As you can see, this is my opponent on offense. He had a nice play there to start the game, and then he hits me with a corner route to finish the drive with a touchdown. So great start for him. 2nd and 16 on my first drive, and I'm dropping back trying to hit the corner route, and his elite defender just runs the route before my tight end does, and he's able to pick it off, and then he catches me run committing on a big first down here. Later in his drive, he's an empty, and he's sitting in the pocket, has all day, and he's going to throw a strike to his receiver. So he goes up 13-0 early in the game, extra point good, 14-0. I come out, play action fake, throw a drag, and I am lurked by the cornerback there. Another very good play for him, and it's Sean Taylor on the interception. 4th and 7, I get him on a tough down, and then I give up a dot, so I'm down 20-0. He gets the 2-point conversion, and it's 22-0 in game 6. I let this ball bounce, and you know what they say, man, when it rains, it pours. Computer comes over, catches it out of bounds at the 4. Later in my drive, 4th and 13, I'm trying to just stay alive at this point. He has me in a really bad spot, really vulnerable spot. 3rd and 4, I find a man here, back of the end zone. He's going to get big on the high ball, score the touchdown. So I feel like I got a little bit of action now. I get the ball at half. It's 22-7, you know, 14 seconds left in the half. So I'm going ahead and kick it off deep. You're going to see his return, and it's just way too bad of kick coverage there on my part. And he's able to take it to the crib to make it 29-7 at the half. A huge play for him because, you know, just spread out the game, and I wasn't able to recover in the second half, and he's going to go out and win that game. So we dropped the 5-1 in the Weekend League, and you know my motto's always, you have to bounce back. How you bounce back after losses is, you know, what makes or breaks you. So, you know, this is the game right after the loss, and you can see me. I give up a huge play on the first drive in this one too. So didn't get out to a good start. We drive down though, and we're able to get in the red zone. I try to high ball. It's broken up by my opponent. We have to settle for 3. So it's 6-3 in this one. His next drive, again, I get caught run committing, and he's going to throw it right side. He's all the way down into the red zone to the 19, and then later in his drive, 3rd and goal, halfback dive right up the gut, touchdown, 12-3. He does not get the 2-point conversion, and then you know, I have action here. Nice run from Freeman, and I'm across midfield. 2nd and 10 later in my drive, sitting back, rolling right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to scramble with my quarterback. It's Kirk Cousins down the right side to the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal. Later that drive, a pitch to the right, and it's going to be Freeman coasting into the end zone for the touchdown to make it a 12-10 ball game. Second half action now. Play action fake. I have him hand wide open, and it's the struggle. Incomplete. Overthrow. Later in the drive, I'm across midfield. 2nd and 6. Rolling right again. Kirk Cousins. Can he throw it this time? And he does. Ingram on the catch into the red zone, where it'll set up a 1st and 10. Play action fake. Kirk Cousins sitting back, rolling left now, trying to get away from the defense, and I'm going to scramble. But I scramble right into a hit stick, and I'm going to fumble the ball. And it's just a huge play in the game. You know, if I go down there and get 7, you know, I have all the momentum. We're able to pick him off, though, with Anthony Barr. And we're able to make up for the costly mistake on offense. So I have another chance here to get 7, and it's a 1st and goal. Fournette on the carry. Sorry. Fournette on the carry is the touchdown. 4th and 14 on his next drive. Huge play in the game, and he has all day to find a man down the sideline to my 31-yard line, but we hold him to another 4th and 3 here. Get off the field. If you want to win games, you have to get off the field, and we get dotted. Touchdown. He goes up 18-17. 2-point conversion attempt right here. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to get in, which is 5 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. We're now in the 4th, 3rd and 10. I get sacked on the play, down 3. 4th quarter action. I'm going for it. 4th and 19, trying to create something on offense, and no one's open, so I just chuck up a prayer. Luckily for me, this gets picked off, and he's going to try to return this here, but unable to do so, so he'll start his drive from his own 13-yard line. We get him on a 3rd and 7 here. dropping back. Now he's trying to scramble. Block shed, sack on the play at the 11. We forced the punt with 2 minutes remaining in the fourth. So I need 3 to send this to OT. A touchdown would give us the lead here in this game. Again, this is game 7. I'm 5-1 going into this game. 4th and 6 coming up right here. I'm in empty, need a dot, and I need it badly. Trying to find someone open. No one open. I'm moving right, trying to find someone down the field, and we find a man all the way into the red zone with just 26 seconds remaining. 2nd and 11 now. Trying to get into the end zone, throwing it to the sideline, and Ingram just not able to get his feet down. I have to settle for 3 later in the drive. The pressure kick is up, and it is good. And that's going to send us to OT. I get the ball first. 3rd and 11. Overtime game. Cousins finds the post route. It's Ingram on the catch to midfield. 2nd and 8. Later in overtime. Cousins sitting in the pocket. Left side out route. So things are moving well. I'm at the 35, but we get stalled out. 3rd and 12. I need a play. Nobody open. Trying to playmaker, and I get sacked on the play. Worst case scenario, sacked out of field goal range. And now it's 4th and 18. I'm rolling right, trying to throw the wheel route, and I have no space on the sideline. He takes over. 2nd and 6 now. All he needs is 3, and he's going to find a deep post off his back foot all the way to my 30-yard line. 2nd and 10. Trying to bait him into something, and he finds a man down the middle of the field for the game-winning touchdown, and we are going to drop 2 games in a row in the weekend league, moving our record to 5-2. As you guys can see, getting into game 8, my opponent has Sean T, Odell, and Matt Ryan as his top 3. 3rd and 11 right off the rip. Opponent sitting back. Now he's going to try to scramble, and he's sacked on the play, forcing a 4th down. He's going to go ahead and punt this ball on 4th and 14. Giving us the ball early in the game. Hopefully we could do something with it. Again, did not start these games off as good as I wanted to. I did feel like I could have won game 7, you know, but I had the ball in OT. I got to win that game. I just didn't get it done, you know, and unfortunately we dropped 2 games and we're 5-2 in the weekend league now. So the loss before that, I felt like I got outplayed, but the second loss, I felt like I could have won that game. Should have won that game, but didn't at the end of the day. So we're 5-2, moving the ball here. 3rd and goal, toss right, and Freeman's going to take this into the end zone to give us a 6-0 lead. 7-0 after the extra point. 2nd and 17 on my opponent's next drive. He's rolling right, trying to find a man open down the field, and great user there. Takes away 2 offensive players, and we get a cover sack from Frank Clark. 4th and 27. He's going to have to go ahead and punt it once again. This is Champ Bailey on the return here. Bailey tries to spin move, but unable to make the defender miss. Tackled at the 39-yard line. 4th and 7 on this drive now. Trying to find something open here. Gonna playmaker to the right, and we catch it and just barely pick up the first. 3rd and 3 later in the drive, right before half, and he's gonna break up the pass. And we have to settle for 3 here to make this a 10-0 ball game at the half. We're up 13-0 now, late in the game. 4th quarter action. He's trying to find something over the middle, and we're going to pick it off with Anthony Barr. And that is going to do it for this one, guys. We're going to end up winning that game and making the record 6-2. So going into game 9, 6-2 in the weekend league. There's my top 3, and you see my opponent's top 3 players that he's bringing to the table. 2nd and 12, his first drive. He's going to get baited, and it's Barr on the interception, on the lurk, and all the way to the crib. Anthony Barr, touchdown. Gives us a 6-0 lead, extra point up and good. And then his next drive, he gets a crazy broken tackle animation, and he's able to take this to the crib. 68 yards later, ties the game up just 1 minute into the game. Now we're in the 2nd quarter here. I drive down the field, 2nd and 9. We're going to hit the little baby dig underneath to Devontae Parker, setting up a 4th and 1 later in the drive. Hand off to Freeman, and Freeman is going to go into the end zone, giving us a touchdown lead in this ball game. 2nd and 8 for my opponent's 2nd quarter action here. He's going to throw it right side, and it's the struggle, man. Champ Bailey on the dropped interception. 3rd and 9. He's in bunch, trying to lurk the middle of the field, but he finds a man on the streak. Nice route from him. We force a 4th and 2 with just 33 seconds left in the half here. Trying to get off the field. This is a huge play in the game. If we can have a 7-point lead going into the half, that would be nice. He fake snaps here. He's an eye big. And he's going to go ahead and run power left side. And we are there. We rally to the football, and Champ Bailey comes up and makes the tackle on Coleman. Turnover on downs. Now we're in the 3rd quarter here. Play action fake on 3rd and 18, and I am sacked on the play. Still only up 7 at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and punt the ball late in the 3rd quarter here. Again, I punt the ball a lot more in the struggle series with the team that I know that I'm struggling with. I have to play field position games sometimes, so you're going to see a lot more punts as we sack him on 3rd and 19. he ends up punting the ball. I have 4th and inches here, and we're going to pick up the 1st and more. It's going to be Freeman taking it to the crib, giving me a 2-touchdown lead, and that is going to do it for that one. We're heading to game 10, guys, with a record of 7 and 2. There's my top 3, and there is his top 3 going into game 10. His first drive, 2nd and 8. He finds a man across midfield all the way down to the 40-yard line. Phillip Rivers on the pass. 3rd and 11 now. Rivers dropping back, and he finds another receiver down the field into the red zone now. 3rd and goal. Trying to find something open. Rolls right and hits a dig route across his body. Perfect throw. And that's going to be a touchdown lead for my opponent in this one. 3rd and 1 now. Kirk Cousins finding Ingram on the drag to the 4-yard line where it sets up a 1st and goal. We're going to go ahead and call a halfback draw here to Freeman. He takes it into the crib to tie the game up early on in this one. 2nd quarter action now. He's in bunch to the right. Empty backfield. Bunch to the right still. 1st and 10. And he's going to get baited. Who other than Anthony Barr? Barr on the interception return is going to take this to the crib and get us another defensive touchdown. Huge play there for Anthony Barr. 2nd and 10, 2nd quarter action here. And he's going to throw it up left side and come down with it in traffic. 3 defenders there. Huge play. 3rd and 22, another big down here. And I don't get the pressure that I needed there. He's able to dot me all the way across midfield. He called his last time out. 1st and goal. Clock was running here, and he's trying to get a touchdown. Tries to get greedy. No timeouts remaining. He gets sacked on the play, and that sends us to the half with a touchdown lead. 4th and 5 out the half here. I'm rolling right. I know I have that wheel route if I'm just patient, and we're able to find Macklin on the catch there down the sideline. 4th and 4 though later in the drive, and we're going to have to settle for 3 and take a 10-point lead here. 17-7. 3rd quarter action. It's 2nd and 8. He's going to play action fake here. He's going to catch it, and then he fumbles as he tries to dive. We recover it with Humphrey, and then we're brought down, and my opponent says, I've had enough. I'm all set. It was his fault. He dove. He fumbled. We get the win at the end of the day, and we move on to 8 and 2 with the struggle squad in the weekend league. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I know you guys are enjoying the series because a lot of you guys always ask, when am I going to upload more struggle videos? Be on the lookout for the rest of this weekend league with the struggle squad. Going to be uploading that as soon as possible, guys. We are 8 and 2 after 10 games with the struggle squad in the weekend league. Again, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. I'm out until next time. Peace.